down there. Loves Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and Goofy and Donald and all them and all the new fellers, right? Anna and Elsa from Frozen. Right? You're not the States. Well, they were good and everything like that, but what I mean by the state was like the line up to see them. And then you meet some and they don't even know we're Newfoundlands too. Well, sorry, but this is probably where you should be living if you like the coal. But anyway, never got into it with them, right? I kind of got kicked out. But no, I never really got kicked out, but I probably would have if I got on with that foolishness. But anyway, I had lots of fun down there. And I'll tell you one thing, it's not like Newfoundland. Nothing like it. Like here, September, October, beautiful. Sweater weather. Loves it. Down there, they don't even know what fall's like. It was like, you know, here Reed watches. Oh, my dear, I can't even talk today. Anyway, you watches the news and it says the weather is like, it's 12 degrees today. It feels like 6. Or it's -6 and it feels like -38 with the wind chill. Right? Down there, different. Down there, they're saying it is 36 degrees today and it feels like 800 million. Just as well they said it, because it is so hot you can't even function, right? Like you can't enjoy yourself, and then like everything's sticking to each other. Your armpits are sticking to your sides, and your legs are sticking together. I used to buy this stuff called Body Glide, right? And it comes in a stick like deodorant, but it's like you put it on your inner thighs and on your arms and stuff like that, so everything don't stick together. But then again, then you're frightened to death you're gonna slide right off one of the roller coasters, right? So you can't win. But there's worse things you could lose. Well, not worse things you could lose in your life after roller coaster, I suppose. But like, I'll tell you a story about roller coaster down in Walt Disney World. If you've ever been down there, Space Mountain, super fun roller coaster at Magic Kingdom, and it's all in the dark. Well, my grandmother, no word of lie, late 70s, early 80s maybe, she went to Space Mountain, got that excited and going around and everything like that, screaming her head off, lost her teeth. Right? Then you wonders where it comes from. Right? Down there, then for the rest of the week with no teeth. Right? Sounds like something that would happen to me. But anyway, it didn't. And I was there and I said, can I go look for my grandmother's teeth? She lost them in 1980. And they said no. Right? They made me leave. But anyway, that's okay. They wouldn't let me do like everything that I wanted to do, but I survived it. And I also got to meet some Newfoundlanders down the pool at the resort, and I hear someone say, what are we gonna eat tonight? What are we doing tomorrow? I was like, you're from Newfoundland. He said, how do you know that? Right? How do you know that? Like, I don't know, maybe it's your hair? Right? But anyway, that's it, kind of gave it away, I got to say. But anyway, super fun. You never know who you're going to meet and where. Right? Small world. Speaking of small world, it's a small world after all. That's my favorite ride at Disney World. Closed. Right. But anyway, that's okay. That was the only bad thing that happened the whole week. So, can't complain. And also, I was at Hollywood Studios, and it has this Indiana Jones, like, show that you can go watch. Well, at the beginning, they're like, we need some extras for the show. Me, volunteer, right? I put my arm up, and I was shaking it like wild, right? They were going to see me. I didn't care. Anyway, they said, okay, the crazy lady in the pink shirt. Me. Yeah, I didn't even care that they called me crazy. I was that excited to be up there. Anyway, they gave me a robe. I had to pretend that I was from Egypt. Right? And they gave me this big robe that I had to wear, and a hood over my head and stuff like that, and I just had to scream, and like that, and just go, like that, very excited. I was like, whenever Indiana Jones saved the people of Egypt, I had to go, like, right, felt foolish, right? Anyway, loved that. And then when it was all over, they gave me a glass of water. Thanks, boys, for acting in your show. I got a glass of water. But, got a cool experience. Never got to see the show, but being in it was pretty cool. Anyway, loved it. And, yes, I ate attention. Right? No upset. And anyway, I need to try that. No, see, it ain't fit. It's called, I had an everything bagel. And you know why it's called an everything bagel? Because everything ends up in your teeth. Anyway, I better go take care of that and talk to y'all later. See ya.